What's up internet, it's your boy Quandel Dingle here to review the latest couple of chapters of Chainsaw Man Part 2, which at the time of me recording this, everybody's talking about chapter 100 of Chainsaw Man. But before we continue on, make sure to leave a like on the video if you haven't already. I upload videos a lot about a lot of stuff and random topics, not just anime and manga related videos. So if you're into that sort of stuff, make sure to subscribe because that would really be greatly appreciated. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get straight into the point. So far, it has been a good year for our mangaka Tatsukifujimoto. He's like a fucking machine, man. What a giga chat, honestly. Before Chainsaw Man Part 2, he released 3 one-shots in the span of 2 years and also the Nayuta one-shot. And all of them were well received and they were critically acclaimed, and his writing skills have improved a lot since the end of Chainsaw Man Part 1, and with that, many people, myself included, had a lot of great expectations towards Chainsaw Man Part 2. So, did chapter 98, 99, and chapter 100 of Chainsaw Man lived up to the hype? Well, yeah, I really liked them a lot. It's as good as I remembered. I think there are a few questions here and there that I'm sure will be unpacked in the future chapters, but the art style has improved drastically since Chainsaw Man Part 1. There's a lot more details in shading and in the background design, and the wide manga panels is just insanely good and so well drawn. So far, these first 3 chapters weren't focusing on Denji or Nayuta. Heck, they didn't even appear like at all. The Chainsaw Man was brought up a lot and he became quite a celebrity with merchandise like the Chainsaw Man bun or shit like that. And also, I thought Tatsukifujimoto really did a great job introducing to what possibly could be the antagonist of the story, or the protagonist. I mean, who knows? Mitaka. I mean, you don't know, maybe Fujimoto will make Mitaka the protagonist of Part 2 and Denji will serve or play as an antagonist of Part 2. I think if he did that, that would be an interesting and a compelling shift to the plot. I'm pretty curious about the dynamic between Mitaka and Denji and how this dynamic will turn out. Like, maybe they can be friends, enemies, or maybe even lovers. Who knows? Time will tell. And also, I really like the dynamic that's going on between Mitaka and the War Devil a lot. Like, they're just like Naruto and Kurama's dynamic. F in the chat for my boy Kurama. Or Sukuna and Itadori, which I really liked, and I hope their dynamic will grow more in the future. And with that, here are a bunch of things that I expect from Chainsaw Man Part 2, and I expect that some answers for the next couple of chapters, or for the future chapters to be exact. Number 1 is, where the fuck is Denji and Nayuta at that time? Number 2 is getting to know more about the dynamic between Denji and Mitaka. I'm really curious so far because the last 3 chapters of Chainsaw Man, Denji and Nayuta didn't even appear for a single panel. And number 3 is Power eventually showing up in Part 2 as a new devil, not remembering who her past self was and her past memories she had with Denji, and Denji having to deal with her. But regardless, the first three chapters of Chainsaw Man Part 2 is really well paced and hooks you immediately after reading the first chapter. And it always has this Fujimoto style which you'll never get tired of seeing, and somewhat the moments in which, of course, it's not a Fujimoto manga if it didn't have some questionable moments here and there.
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, I didn't originally plan to do this video, like, at all, but I did it anyway because I'm a really huge fan of Chainsaw Man Part 1. Like, it's my favorite new gen manga, period.
But ooh, what about My Hero Academia? I ship Bakugo with all might.
And I also think that their fanbase are really insane. In a good way though, not in a My Hero Academia sort of stuff. From cosplays that are off the chains, from animating some manga panels, fan arts, creating an anime opening, Chainsaw Man has gained a massive popularity and it became one of the highest selling manga in such a short amount of time. And you know what's crazy? The anime had hasn't been released yet, and Chainsaw Man is still so popular and well acclaimed as a manga. Yeah man, the only reason I'm doing this video is that Chainsaw Man finally came back, and just me being a huge Chainsaw Man fan and Tatsukifujimoto simp, I really have nothing else to say. Thank y'all for watching, follow your boy on IG and Twitter, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring that notification bell. As always, this has been Blue. I hope everyone has a blessed and amazing day, and I'm out of here.